Hi guys, 18 Dap here and welcome to the latest matchday preview on the channel. It's a huge game in League 2. It's first versus fourth, Doncaster Rovers versus Walsall at the Eco Power Stadium. Let's get the video started. So guys, welcome to the latest matchday preview on the channel. Doncaster Rovers versus Walsall at the Eco Power Stadium. League 2 football, huge fixture, points needed for both teams at the top of the table. If you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for supporting the channel and continuing to do so. It is greatly appreciated. If this video has brought you to the channel, this is a format that we go through match previews, and if you enjoy this sort of thing, please consider clicking subscribe so you don't miss any future content on the channel. We look at previous meetings between the two teams, current form across all competitions, player profile. I choose a Donny Rovers player to just say a few words about, and then I choose the opponent's one to watch. But as I always say at this point, you know your club much better than I do, so if there's somebody else that should be part of that conversation, get them in the comments down below so that I do learn about every club that we play this season. And then we finish the video off with three predictions: the predicted team lineup thanks to FanHub, the predictions league table that me and the family are doing this season, and then the all important score prediction at the very end. So without further ado, let's get into previous meetings. If you watch this channel for any length of time, you'll notice a theme. We tend to not do well against anybody. There's always historically the other team have won more games, and it's not changing against Walsall. Looking at the 70 games that we've played, Rovers have come out on top 25 times. We've shared the spoils 9, but Walsall have won 36 of the 70 meetings. And drilling down into more recent 5, it's good reading for Walsall fans as well. Going back to the 2022-23 season, it was 2 defeats. It was a 2-0 defeat and a 2-1 defeat away from home. And then in the 23-24 season, it was a 3-1 defeat away from home, but then we won 2-1 at home. And then earlier this season, we got beat 2-0 at Walsall. So 4 defeats in the last 5. Hopefully tomorrow night we can change that and get a big 3 points. On to current form, and it probably does lean in Donny's favour in this one, with 2 wins out of our last 5 and 2 draws. Walsall, on the other hand, 4 draws and 1 defeat in their last 5. And for Walsall, they've lost the cushion that they had in January-February time, lost it rapidly. They were around 13 points ahead of third and now find themselves only 4 points ahead, so they'll be looking over the shoulders a little bit nervously. They'll be wanting to get points on the board as soon as possible, get the job finished that really they're in a commanding position to do. And looking at their running towards the end of the season, it is a little favourable on paper. Harrogate, Newport, Accrington coming up. You'd suspect that would be 3 wins, but who knows in this division. They've been dropping points against teams that nobody would expect them to drop points against. So they'll be looking to find that early season form, which is avoiding them at the minute because they're one of the out of form teams in the league in the last 6 games. So yeah, they'll need to find that early season form once again if they are to avoid dropping into the playoffs. It's going to be a roller coaster of an end to the season, and there's 6 or 7 teams all in with a chance of getting automatics, the title, playoffs. It's set up extremely well. But yeah, Walsall will be wanting to get themselves out of that and confirmed promotion as soon as possible. As will Donny. We're in the chasing pack at the minute. A good result and performance last time out saw us win 3-0 against struggling Carlisle, sent them bottom of the table. I think that's non-league football for them next season. Look too far cut adrift, but they played okay. I think it was a scoreline which flattered us overall, but it's certainly a result I will happily take and move on to Walsall midweek. Few concerns with the defence still. Main players are out injured, but the squad looks capable enough to slot in and cover. Anderson, Wood and Senior all had solid games and like I say, capable enough to slot in. And those 3 seem to deal with everything that was put in front of them on Saturday. Sterry made a huge difference coming in on the right as well. Clear to see how much of a miss he has been when he's gone out injured. But for Donny, 8 huge games coming up, starting with this one tomorrow night. We currently sit 1 point behind third, and 5 points behind Walsall with the game in hand over all of those around us. So we win this one, results go our way, we could go top if we win our game in hand, which just shows how tight it is. We just need to get points on the board, and hopefully we can continue doing that tomorrow with a win against Walsall. On to player profiles. So for this one, I've gone with Joseph Oluwu, centre back, 25 years old. Bad news coming out from the camp this weekend, telling us that Joe will be out for the rest of the season with an injury, and also that he's rejected the initial contract offer put in front of him. He's out of contract in the summer. He's clearly a player that we should be and need to be keeping hold of. Fantastic defender. But it's sad to think that we'll never see Joe in a Rovers shirt again. Absolutely gutting, because he's a superb player, still got plenty of room to develop and improve. And yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that teams higher up the pyramid are keeping an eye on Joe. And yeah, that's football, isn't it? I think anybody will want to play at the highest level possible. Maybe he's waiting to see where we are in the summer. If we're a League One team, potentially they'll sign on and sign a new contract. If we're not, then I'm sure there'll be League One teams more than happy to get his signature. And for me, I just wish him all the best should he decide to move on, because he's been a fantastic servant to the club. Yeah, be absolutely good to see him go, but that's football. We'll just have to hopefully find another gem. It's just a shame that we won't be able to reinvest any money, because he'll be going on a free, which that cuts deep. But it is what it is. So yeah, hopefully we get promoted, offer him a new contract, and he accepts that one. But if not, it'll be the last time we see Joe in a Rovers shirt, which is sad. Moving on to the opponent's one to watch. So as I said at the start of the video, you know your club much better than I do. So if somebody else that we should be talking about at this point, get them in the comments down below. But I have gone with Taylor Allen, 24-year-old centre-back. Career appearances of 173, 16 goals, 12 assists. Now, I've gone with Taylor because he's contributed the most amount of goals for Walsall, other than Lowe, obviously. 8 goals, 8 assists, so 16 contributions for goals this season, which is the best return from him throughout his career. Decent. Dead Bowley showed that Saturday against Wimbledon, managed to rescue a point with a wonderful free kick. But yeah, it just seems to, for a centre-back, seems to be in the right place, right time, popping up with goals. I mean, I'd love to have a centre-back on 8 goals and 8 assists. It takes the pressure off the attacking midfielders, the strikers. But yeah, certainly one to watch from set pieces, which we have been a little bit susceptible to all season. So for me, one to watch tomorrow night, Taylor Allen. Hopefully Anderson, Wood, or whoever's in the back four will be able to pin him down on set pieces and don't give any silly free kicks away in and around the box as well. So yeah, Taylor Allen, one to watch for Walsall tomorrow. On to the predicted team lineup. So for this, I've used FanHub. If you've not downloaded the app yet, please go ahead and do so. Plenty of features to get your teeth stuck into. And for tomorrow night's game, I have gone with a few changes. Sharman Lowe in goal, Sterry at right back, Wood and Anderson in the centre of the defence, with Senior at left back. Midfield three of Broadbent, Bailey and Clifton. I thought Clifton did well when he came on, so potentially a start for him. With Molyneux on the right, Gibson on the left, with Street up front on his own. And we will see how close I am to those, to a perfect prediction. I've been miles off all season, so take that with a pinch of salt. On to the predictions league table. So if you're new to this, me and the family predict the scoreline for every single league game. If we get the scoreline spot on, it's 3 points. If we get the outcome right but not the scoreline, it's 1 point. If we get it completely wrong, it's no points. And we all went with wins against Carlisle, but Chris went with 3-0. So he gets 3 points and he's clawed the gap back. So it's joint top with him and Max on 27 points. I'm in third on 23. My dad has broken the 20-point mark in fourth on 20 points. So few games to go, couple of decent score predictions, and this could all change, but looks like Chris and Max are fighting it out for the trophy. And this takes me on to my score prediction. Walsall not in the best of form recently, dropping points and losing that gap, but certainly have the squad and capabilities to hurt teams at this level. So I don't think it's a cut and dry easy win. We're going to have to put 100% effort in and get a bit of luck as well, I think. it's set up to be a really entertaining game, though. I'm hoping that we do get entertained. I'm hoping that we add and build on the performance and the result on Saturday. I'm going to stick my neck out, back the lads. I'm going Rovers 2, Walsall 1. It's going to be tight, I think. And that's where I'm going to leave this match preview. If you've enjoyed it, please stick a big thumbs up on it for us. Comment in the section down below, let me know who you think should be in the squad and your score prediction. Subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one.